Pete here with all organic CBD oil and all organic medical marijuana in Pennsylvania. Just want to let you know SB350 was just introduced to the Pennsylvania Senate. It was introduced by two senators, Senator Sharif Street and Senator Daylin Leach. And what this is an adult use bill which is extremely comprehensive. So it does a lot of things that most people wouldn't anticipate in a bill. So since it's just released, I'm going to be reading, so excuse me. But what it does is it allows for Homegrow. It also allows for small business permits. It expunges small cannabis and medical or marijuana criminal offenses off your record. It allows for delivery, and it allows for more people to get processors and everything else. Let me get all the details here of what this does. For Homegrow, you can have up to 10 plants. That's more than most states, and the permit would only be $50 if it passes as is. For microgrow, which is a small business license, you can have up to 150 plants, and you can sell those plants to dispensaries or a processor if you do not process. The permit is only $250, which is great. It also stops large monopolies from taking over Pennsylvania. They're actually limiting growers from having more than 150 square feet. So when you're looking at that, that's great, because in some places they make mega farms, and those end up putting the small businesses out of business because you can't compete with a mega farm. So basically that's gonna be it for that. It's 150 square feet outdoors and 60,000 square feet indoors. Those would be the limitations, and the permit's 100,000 and then a 10,000 renewal. For processors, basically it's going to allow processing businesses. The permit's $1,000. That's people who aren't growing but want to process and sell their brand. It's also going to allow dispensaries that can keep their business as they currently have it. Also, it can allow some other small business from basically starting. The permit fee would be $5,000 for a dispensary now, which is great. So that will allow small businesses to start up. For delivery services, it would allow people to legally deliver legal cannabis / marijuana products. So that would be a good thing. It's a $50 permit for that. There also would be BYO, M, or W lounges. So similar to like a BYOB bar or a restaurant, you'd be able to bring marijuana products, kind of like a hookah lounge, and you can be on premise. Maybe they would serve food and some other stuff, and that would be $1,000 permit. So basically this is going to encourage small business development. It's a great bill. It's also going to expand research through other grants in the industry. It's like I had mentioned, expunge cannabis / marijuana related offenses. And it's also going to have an education component, and then of course it's going to have up to $2 million in interest-free low-income participation grants. That's what they're expecting. And also it's going to change the taxes. Right now, if I remember correct, the tax is 25%, and then 17.5 is what they're going to change it to. And then some local schools or municipalities set taxes. So I hear a lot of people complaining about the cost of medical marijuana. One of the big problems that they don't realize is the high taxes. I really don't understand why a business like medical marijuana or adult use or any in Pennsylvania have to have additional taxes, because the businesses also do not get the same fair tax structure as a regular business. They actually don't get any deductions. So if you have a regular business, let's just say you can deduct your rent, you can deduct employee costs and benefits. For marijuana currently, because of the law and it being federally illegal, you cannot have any of those deductions if you're going under the structure that they claim you have to follow. Now there's a 25% tax, and the local municipality, let's just say they have 10, your profit margin turns very, very small. With this new structure at 17.5, you'll still have to follow those same taxes. You still may not get the deductions unless that changes federally or statewide, but at least this is going to help. Because if the taxes are lowered, small business is allowed to participate, that should, lower the cost of the product in the end for the consumers. And you guys are the consumers. Well, check it out. I'm also going to put all this information below the YouTube video if you want to see it. And there'll be a link to Senator Leach's program that you'll be able to also participate and co-sponsor as a citizen. So share the link, subscribe to my page, and eventually we're going to have our own products to sell you soon. So nice seeing you. Good luck.